Hey kids, welcome back to the Ranger Rump Show. Today's show is going to be really exciting. Now, as most of you already know, Ranger Rump went to the greatest park in all of America, Yellowstone. And today we're going to look at all sorts of exciting pictures of wild animals living and breathing in their own natural habitat. But first we have to meet our Ranger Cub of the Week. Please say hello to little Juan, Jesus, Diego, to Pablo, to Pupo. Hey little Pablo, why don't you slide on over here and sit on Ranger Rump's lap?
Sorry, Ranger Rump. I'm still sore from last night's camp out. Is it okay if I just sit on this soft cushion for a little while?
Oh, well, of course, little Pablo. You know, I have to tell you, I had a really good time last night, too. I'm so glad you're my Ranger Cub of the Week.
Hey, Ranger Rump. Are we still using our secret campout names?
Oh, no. Remember what I told you last night? Real Rangers never use their secret campout names in front of civilians.
Oh, I wasn't for sure since I gave up so much last night.
Oh, well, remember what I told you. In order to be a real Ranger, you have to go through a special initiation ceremony to be part of the club.
Sorry, Ranger Gooey Stick.
We'll talk about that more later, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of those exciting pictures from Yellowstone.
How cool! Did you get a picture of that rare albino spitting cobra? You know, the one that thought my bum was his home last night?
You know, I don't have any pictures, but I do have a very extensive video collection of that very cobra attacking many of the Ranger Cubs of the Week from the past. But anyways, we'll talk about that more later. Let's go ahead and take a look at those slides from Yellowstone. Wow, kids, look at this first portrait. I think that there's only one word to describe this beautiful animal. Majestic. You really have to appreciate the magnificent beauty of these creatures, but never forget, little Pablo, their strength and sheer endurance. You know, I snapped this guy just as he nestled down for a breather. Probably after a quick stop at a female friend's house.
Do you even like girls?
Oh, Pablo, you're a cracker. Now, I love this next little guy. I had to be real careful as I crept up on him because nobody likes a bum full of quills. Isn't that right, Pablo?
What about that quill last night
Oh,
that you tried
you
to...
silly kid. You know, I think this next picture says it all, kids. As most of you already know, skunks can put out a pretty stinky scent if you make them mad. I tried to be as careful as possible, but this little guy was already putting out quite a stench. My guess is that another animal had recently upset him, and the odor was still lingering. Oh, how'd that get in there?
Wow. You sure do love animals, Ranger Rump.
More than you know, Pablo, and in Bangkok, it's legal. Now we have an absolutely beautiful deer that I got just as he looked away. I knew I didn't have a whole lot of time before he took off into the wilderness. Oh, kids, I was really lucky to get this one because everyone knows that these little guys are quick. You have to be a great shot to snap these critters in action.
Aww, what a cute cuddly bunny.
Now here's the vicious predators that eat the cuddly bunnies. I caught this pair of stalkers just as they were out hunting for dinner. I had to keep my distance and stay very quiet so they didn't turn and attack me instead of the rabbit. What do you think of these vicious predators, Pablo?
Ooh, scary. Hold me, Ranger Rump.
Now this next deer looks a bit sickly. My guess is that he's about to be cut from the herd. Oops, and we're back. Make sure, kids, that when you go on long hikes, you bring a sturdy canteen so you don't become dehydrated.
Why does my mouth feel like it's burning? Why do I feel dizzy?
Oh, I'm sure you're just exhausted from yesterday's campout, Pablo. You'll be okay. Well, we all know that sound, kids. It's Stinky the Seagull back from the landfill to say, we're out of time. Well, little Pablo, did you enjoy being my Ranger Cub of the Week?
I sure did, Ranger Gooey Stick.
Well, kids, make sure you come back next week when you look at more pictures from Yellowstone, including a lesser-known geyser, Old Squirty.
I wish I could see Old Squirty.
But remember, little Pablo, you can never see Old Squirty from behind.